Good morning, Level High. I'm Noah Klein. Please rise and remove your hats for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Starting off, we're going to look at what teachers used to look like, Episode 3. Move, all 100 senators were invited to attend a classified meeting later Wednesday at the White House to discuss North Korea and its growing velocity. Congressional aides told reporters that the meeting was originally scheduled to take place at a secured room in the Capitol, but President Trump asked to move the meeting to the White House. Salon reported that the meeting will occur in the Eisenhower Executive Office Building auditorium. The meeting will attend some of Trump's top cabinet members, including Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, who will chair the meeting, the Secretary of Defense Jim Mattis, and the meeting will be reportedly made to a sensitive, compartmented information facility, which means that top secret information can be shared. The briefing will take place at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. In local news, the student chapter of Veterinary Emergency Critical Care Club at CSU is hosting a community event called Pet Aid Day, where they're having a hands-on opportunity for people to learn about common pet emergencies. This event is Saturday, April 29th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the CSU Diagnostic Medical Center. The registration fee is $45 and includes breakfast, lunch, and a first aid kit. You can pay the fee at the door or online. Steve Mnuchin, the Secretary of Treasury, has stated the U.S. will see the biggest tax cuts in history. He specifically promised that corporate tax will be slashed from 35% to 15%, as well as small businesses being lowered from 39.6% to 15%. The tax cuts are now the primary focus of President Trump and are expected to see action soon. In school news, if you have any photos of you or your senior friends doing school-related activities such as sports, clubs, classes, events, etc., and would like to see them in the slideshow that will be played at graduation, please email them to Miss Jantz at jennifer.jantz@thompsonschools.org as soon as possible. Deadline for the photo submission is May 5th. Photos should be school-related and, of course, appropriate. Prom tickets are still on sale today and tomorrow during lunch and after school from 3 to 3:30. Seniors must have a ticket. Please bring your student ID to purchase tickets. Tickets are $40. Hey seniors, don't forget your deadline to turn in your graduation participation contract in the administration office is due tomorrow. Also due Friday is your Naviance surveys. If you're having trouble logging in, please make sure you stop by the counseling office for help. Now, we're going to talk about weather with the girls.
Good morning, Loveland. I'm Wendy Dykstra.
And I'm Skylar Boyce. Today is a high of 57 with a 50% chance of rain. Friday is a high of 52 with a 40% chance of precipitation.
Saturday is the day of prom, and there's a high of 44 with a 60% chance of precipitation. Sunday is a high of 56 with a 10% chance of precipitation. Remember, stay dry, stay safe, and have a good weekend.
Well, looking at prom, it's going to be a little rainy, so get some indoor pictures. Sophomores, applications for Peer Ambassador for 2017-2018 are available in the counseling department. Would you like to work with new students? Are you a good team player and positive role model? Do you want to develop your leadership skills? If so, applying to be a Peer Ambassador would be great for you. You can pick up an application. There will be more information when you do about Peer Ambassador programs. Applications are due by the counseling office tomorrow, so get those in quick. Our editor, Demario Mizafield, went to an interview with Mr. Ball about security cameras. But before you watch it, he apologizes on the camera quality. Now let's take a look at what he has to say.
If you ever take a good look at Loveland High School, you may notice all the security cameras around. And maybe you wonder, what is their purpose?
Safety. The cameras go through and make sure that we can really help make the hallways as safe as possible. If something happens, then we have the ability to monitor it and make sure that we get people there. Overall, safety is the purpose of the cameras. Great question. So if by chance it's on video, which I wish we had more cameras, because usually what happens is it happens right outside the view of the camera, but the police have access to the cameras. The administration and campus monitors have access to the cameras. On a case-by-case basis, a parent can request, but that isn't a general policy that we let anybody look at the cameras at any time. So the security footage is monitored by the school, not by law enforcement. If it ends up that I request that the law enforcement take a look at it, they take a look at it. Can it be used? Absolutely it can be used. So it's something that has helped victims of things that aren't right to be able to show what's happened. However, if it is on film and it does show what happened, that can be used for school consequences as well as the police determining if there is law enforcement consequences. Generally, students accessing video footage is not something that is supported. Different reasons why, but part of it is privacy. Part of it is that FERPA that you talked about, because student confidentiality is a big, important national push right now. There's legislation out there that you have to be very, very careful about who gets what information. You can request it, and that is what you would do if you wanted to see it, but that would first go through a clearinghouse of me, and then if I say no, then it would go to our chief information officer at the school district for a determination as to whether yes or no.
Here at Loveland High School, all the security cameras do serve a purpose, and it is to ensure each and every student's safety. Thanks for watching.
Well, that clears some things up. Want to make new friends, have fun, travel, and be part of an award-winning group at LHS? There's a place for you at the LHS Color Guard. No experience is needed. You can try it out at any of our clinics, which is going to be May 2nd and May 4th from 4 to 6 in the LHS Small Gym. Come to as many as you can. Just wear athletic clothing and bring friends. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today's announcements. I'm Noah Klein. Have a fantastic day, Loveland.